She wants you. Look at her.
Okay. Oh my God.
Kiss it. Kiss it. I did my best. I call it back.
What you do? Hey. Hope you didn't get that one.
And The White Guy Show is one of my favorite programs with Bruce Williams, Sharon Hollingdahl Williams, and sometimes Terry Ree, Harry Swollensack and his orchestra, with the Dick Dancer Dancers, Jim Gutzman,
and special guest Troy Vollhoffer.
And The White Guy Show is one of my favorite programs. It's on every week, Saturdays, 6:30 Central. I'll tell you what, if we all wear face masks and watch this show on the social media, we'll all be fine in a couple of weeks.
Hey there, it's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and the world is falling apart, but I don't care. I'm gonna pretend that everything is okay and I'm happy. What are you doing to stay happy?
Hey,
I'm wearing a palm hat.
You are. And look at this, the way our green screen is. It's giving us both flat hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Our goal tonight is to just get through this with no or minimal mistakes.
Yeah. That's our goal every night. But
It is.
yeah. So
That hasn't changed. But we just spent most of the day with our granddaughter Pepper.
she turned 9.
9 years old. She's 9 years old, and we had a nice little lunch with her.
So we went to the mall on a Saturday.
Yes, but we timed it right because we got there a little after 11 o'clock, and there weren't too many people there. And we ate at the Macaroni Grill.
Yeah, it was not crowded. It was good.
Yeah, and
Everybody wore a mask.
and I even wore my mask while I was eating. And
It was messy. Yeah,
It was uncomfortable, but and I did gag twice, but I have pretty low threshold when it comes to gag reflexes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have a special show
Yeah.
today because Sharon is looking at
I'm looking at the comments here.
Yeah.
There's Alfreda Sims.
Yeah.
Glenda Brecky. Hi.
Hi.
Brian Dines.
Yep.
Veronica Mosley. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Diamond. Michelle
Rick
Clausen
Diamond.
Larkin.
Number 9, great Beatles tune.
Number 9?
Number 9.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you have to be from that Beatles generation, and yeah.
Okay.
I think this is our 9th show. Maybe I don't know.
I think it's 11.
You think it's 11?
Well, I don't know who's counting.
We're not counting 2 or 3 of them because they were
really bad.
Pretty well.
They're all not that great. That good.
Yeah,
so.
that's right.
Anyway,
we have a special show because our extra special guest, and we were lucky to get him, is Troy Vollhoffer, who is tied in with the Country Thunder music festivals, who grandfathered us in, i.e. Williams and Ree, into the fold of the Country Thunder music festivals, and they are just. He's just the most outstanding guy. He's like the last of the great showmen.
Yes, he is.
And he's just interested in giving people more bang for their buck. And,
yeah, he's a very generous man.
And of course, this pandemic came along and completely railroaded all of the festivals around the country and around the world. And so it's going to be good to talk to him about his level of expertise. Compared to this pandemic, which
we got a few little clips of Williams and Ree. I know it always says sometimes Terry Ree is on. Yeah, I found some old Williams and Ree clips,
vintage.
Well, like vintage like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and now when I say my partner is an Indian, people automatically think,
yeah,
your partner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, well,
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. He's a native, and he's from the Sioux tribe, and we hope we'll go back to work so that we can make fun of each other some more.
Yeah.
That's what we do best.
Yeah.
And
do you want to show a little clip from that before we start in on the
want to show
interviews?
an old vintage Williams and Ree clip?
One. Let's see.
Just
Here's one about
whet your appetite for Williams and Ree.
Here we go. Here's one from about 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
That's right.
Yes. And that's another message we want to bring to our audience.
That's right. We do not do drugs. We do not do drugs, and we strongly
We do not do drugs.
Strongly urge
anymore.
that no one do drugs, and especially the young people. Should some grandparents who purchase this video sit down and watch this with their younger grandchildren?
Tell them not to do drugs.
Tell them never do drugs. If you want that drug-like effect, all you have to do is wait till you get to be our age, then stand up real fast. Oh, you will see stars and
or just
moons.
run up a flight of stairs and blow your nose.
Yeah, so there's no...
It lasts a lot longer.
It does.
You kids, I have done drugs. I'm telling you.
Look at him. For God's sake, get a close-up. Look at him. He's 27 years old.
So do not do drugs.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm 61.
Yeah.
I'm 61 years old.
In real years. In Indian years, he's only 37 because they don't count the years they don't work. So...
Go.
Now, even I found that offensive. And I'm the one who said it. It's
okay, you're not going to do that joke anymore.
It's a changing world.
Yes.
It's a changing world, and I'm having to pull back my teeth a little, back farther into my mouth when I say things, because people are so sensitive.
You get different glasses.
It's comedy. It's comedy. You're supposed to make fun of things. You're supposed to make light of things. I mean, I wouldn't comment about another race unless he was a friend of mine.
Unless it was Terry.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. We've been together for 52 years. I know this Indian. He knows me. I'm his white guy. I'm actually his slave, because if anything ever happens to him, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Because He's a talented fella. He really is. And
so anyway, back to Troy. We have. Do you want to get into it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. We were at a gathering.
We were at a gathering in Brentwood.
And we got him to sit down for a minute.
And yeah, he was very, very amenable when it came to doing this interview, and I hope you'll glean something from it that will help us predict, what's going to happen.
And see if you can guess how many adult beverages Bruce had at the time. Here we go.
At this time. Ladies and gentlemen, here on And the White Guy, we're always thrilled when we get a legend in the entertainment business on our show. And it's very rare. And this time we're doing it remotely from the beautiful hills of Brentwood, Tennessee. And we're here with Troy Vollhoffer, my lifelong friend and confidant and comrade in this world called entertainment.
Sure.
And we have long been allied because of Troy's benevolence and also his wisdom when it comes to picking out a winner in the entertainment biz and putting it all together. And his life is the life of legends, but we have him here for a very short time, and I just wanted to ask him of, and this could be a tough question. You can pass on it if you want. What is your opinion of the state of the entertainment business?
Well, I'll answer that because it affects everybody, right? So it's pretty dire right now. I believe that we need to get a vaccination as soon as possible, or the entertainment business will still be in the state it's in right now, which is pretty much zero action. So hopefully the sunshine in my mind is that hopefully a vaccination will come about as soon, and or we'll power through this thing, and we'll get to the other side. But I am hopeful, and I believe that we will get to the other side.
I believe that
we'll be back in business in 2021. It's going to be an amazing year. So anyone who is in the entertainment business, make sure you enjoy this time off, because everyone's jonesing right now because we're all used to working every single day, 365 days a year. Just enjoy yourself, because it's all going to come back and be busier than ever.
That's beautiful. Beautiful words. I've noticed that since we've been in COVID lockdown and we haven't been going out, a lot of the people that work in the bug business, like they're spraying chemicals and getting rid of bugs and stuff, those people are not working either, because on the trip back, on our drive back from Boise, we hit some bugs that were mutant, like a cross between a sparrow and a Doberman pinscher. And
so it's kind of like a sparrow in a hurricane.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Exactly.
I agree. The bug guys.
Yeah.
On frickin' holiday.
Yeah.
Did you hear that the Nile was here for a moment? In Nashville, Tennessee, some of the mosquitoes tested positive for Nile disease. And obviously the bug guys aren't doing their jobs right now.
Right.
So
I'm
sending a letter to Congress.
Coming down through Illinois, we stopped at a rest area outside of Marion to let the dogs walk a little bit. We walked in the grass and we got bit up by something that got up in our clothing, and yeah, could be COVID flies. Who knows? Tell us what's happening in the hockey world, especially in your expertise area, Canada.
Well, Canada's in a different state than necessarily America right now, from what I understand. I mean, you can't get in. I mean, it's immediate 14-day quarantine if you're coming from the U.S. into Canada. So the world's fastest game is obviously halted. So I think they're trying to figure out where they're going to play. I know some players, active players, who are like, they're not really interested in playing in front of fans. And as of last night, I hung out with two present NHL players who are like not interested in playing under those conditions. And granted, I can understand that, because you get all your energy off of a crowd. It's like going to do a show and no one's there. great. Who claps? It's just a rehearsal, or it's another extension of training camp. So, not a good idea, at least in my opinion, and their opinion too. I say start the season in 2021. Whenever everyone feels good about everything, we go back to, some kind of restrictions or whatever they're going to do in those buildings. But we need to have spectator sports. Need to have spectators.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I miss the fair business.
I do too.
I miss not being able to go get a freaking foot-long hot dog when I want one.
Yeah.
So it's travesty.
I miss the roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I really miss walking by the Tilt-A-Whirl and seeing that and tripping over that guy who's sleeping underneath it. I mean, most of those guys are my cousins, so they work hard. They work hard. They play hard. My Carney friends. I love my Carney friends.
Yes.
I do.
Well, they're your Carney family too, because
I
they
love
you like family,
and I love them back.
And it's a true relationship. You don't cheat on each other,
right.
and you don't bang a gal that's running the Tilt-A-Whirl.
No, but well, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, her dad might own the carnival. You ever think of that? I don't think you thought of that. So that could work. It could work. That could be a real lasting relationship.
Oh man,
But I miss it. I miss it.
I know you do, and you're like the last. This man is the last of the great showmen. P.T. Barnum had his thing, but Troy is more in comparison to Buffalo Bill Cody, who put on a Wild West show and was so proud of bringing cultures and people together to have a big Wild West show and shoot 'em up and cowboys and Indians and it was just and Troy is the last of that breed and stuff. If we don't get this guy back to work soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of not smelling diesel in the morning. I got to tell you, you walk off that bus and there's no smell. Well, first of all, I walk off I walk out of my backyard and I think I'm walking off my bus and I go, oh, there's no diesel, man. What's going on? This is bad. The generators aren't running. It's kind of a situation. But yes, we're very inclusive. I believe that I think we'll be back bigger and better and stronger than ever. I think.
Can you tell us about the program that you've been doing with the trucks and stuff from PGP, going out and adding to food banks and?
Well, since our tours had all been canceled, and all events had been canceled. I mean, every day it was like every day was a cancellation the first 2 weeks of the virus coming down. And we have a very large asset base, so we're trying to figure out how we can not only keep people working, but also maybe contribute somehow or other. And we have a lot of trucks, so we are able to get on with a run, hauling food to food banks and hauling essential materials to hospitals. And so the trucks rolled extremely hard for a good 2.5 months, and they're still out running around America doing different things now. But now I think I have a trucking company, which is really bizarre. But I mean, instead of hauling sound and lights and staging, we're hauling car parts. But it's not that sexy, is it?
It is kind of.
It kind of is.
When it's a pandemic,
how's your transmission?
Front line. My transmission is still pretty good.
No, my gearbox is a little hurt. Anyways, it's no, but anyway, so that's what we've been doing, and it's been good. One thing that's really cool that we're doing in our space in Nashville, we have a rehearsal room where you can come and load your whole show in and do rehearsals that we're set up for. Now we're doing live broadcasts from there or to tape. And we've had some great artists in there. We've had the Marcus King Band in there. We have Peyton Smith in there. We have some very, very big names coming in that I really can't talk about publicly who are coming in to do stuff. And that's been really cool. And that also has been able to keep the staff engaged and interested, because I mean, we're the only industry that we have no startup. Like, we don't have a startup right now. There's zero. So when you wake up in the morning, you start dreaming of like what you're going to do that day and how many tasks or what you're going to do, but there's nothing to do because all your shows are canceled. Like, what are we going to do today? I can't clean the swimming pool another time because it's freaking pristine. So to all politicians of all parties, and government officials, let's stop fighting. Let's get to work on finding let's find a cure for this thing, or some serious treatments. I mean, I'm glad we have a couple treatments now that we didn't have 2 months ago, but we need to continue to we need to continue to stay on this path, and it's their responsibility to help us out. That's why they're elected. Stop beefing with each other.
Yep.
Let's have some peace, love, and happiness, and cure this bloody disease and virus.
And honesty.
Oh wait,
Honesty.
is that it?
Oh,
I
that
can't even
cancels
spell
everything.
that freaking word. Those people can't. That's for sure. Their dictionary. Peace, love, and happiness. That's what we need. We need more of that. And with that, I think the world's going to be a better place. And we need to stop fighting with each other. And I think that music is a healing bond. And if we can use that as a vehicle, not a political vehicle, but a love vehicle, and I think we'll be in a better place.
That's right. And just because there's snow on the roof doesn't mean there's penguins on the paper.
Wow, that was deep. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
The only thing in Canada really is necessary to go over there for is to get some coffee crisp candy bars, and some Mr. Big candy bars, and some Cuban cigars.
Exactly.
But sometimes I go over there just to get bread and milk and gas.
Yeah.
And they go, "What the hell are you doing?"
They don't say it like that.
No, they don't. No.
Canadians don't talk like that.
No, they say, "Eh?
Eh?
Eh?
Are you a native, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, right on then.
Yeah." They go, "Eh?" Then everything's "eh." Mm-hmm. Everything's like that, "eh?"
Oh, right on, eh?
Yeah. And that's pretty good then.
Oh, you got a big upper torso and then no butt and no legs there, eh?
Yeah. That comes from carrying your dead ass for 35 years. I've carried you longer than your mama did.
Wow. You have the stretch marks to prove that,
All right,
too.
now let's not get
Canada,
Yeah,
yes.
Canada.
That's where Troy is originally from. And
Yeah.
gosh, I just remember meeting him when he was just a lad working under his dad's stages
He was a teenager.
as a teenager, and just doing all this sort of grunt work, setting up these stages at Craven, Saskatchewan, and all throughout Alberta and Saskatchewan. And he's just a wonderful guy, hardworking, and he just loves the business and loves to see people entertained. And I'm the bass player in his band, Fran Moran and the Nervous
Yeah.
Wrecks. And
Okay. I was just putting this up
Rick
here.
Diamond was just commenting that
He's making a good point here. First industry to be shut down, and the last industry to be able to get back to work.
oh yeah, that's Miguel Gutzman. He also works on the stages, and puts these. Without him and guys like him, we wouldn't be able to put on those shows, because he's an incredible doer of
Fran
stages.
Moran and the Nervous Wrecks, that's Troy's band.
Yeah, see, that's what Rick Diamond was talking about. See, I'm the bass player in Troy's band, Fran Moran and the Nervous Wrecks, and it would be cool to have get the band back together, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And of course, we have our other stalwart,
Our go-to guy.
our go-to guy, the guy that puts Pryor back in Pryor Lake. Jim Gutzman is our frequent guest.
We had a song on last week, and it has been going through my head
I know, and
all week long.
it's such a good song. We put it on twice.
Coronavirus Blues.
Yeah,
And now we can't play it anymore because we can't get monetized when we play it. Because
that's right.
Because
all
got
these-
the copyright
All
on
these
it.
formats and stuff are saying,
No, if you're going to play that, you can't get monetized.
we're not paying you 1/10 of 1/100th of a penny.
That's right. So go back and listen to last week's show because it's such a cool song.
Yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. So yeah, but don't do that right now. Hang in there.
No, wait till we're done and then go back.
Yeah.
And look at the last one.
Yeah,
So.
as if there's anyone that's lasted this long.
Okay, here we got Jim Gutzman.
And ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, both of our watchers have said, bring Jim Gutzman back. Yes. So here he is from the Great White North. Jim Gutzman. Yay. Fake applause, fake applause, fake applause.
How's the water in the pool today?
We don't have a pool.
It's warm and
low. Put some water in the sink, put your feet in there.
Did you hear what she said? She said, it's warm and yellow.
I tell it for lemonade. So anyway, I'm so glad we got together.
Yeah.
We found out Prior Lake is the epicenter for a brand new malaise.
No.
It's coming on the heels of the toilet paper shortage. You know, people weren't able to get enough toilet paper. We found out that anal hygiene was not being adhered to.
No.
And what we have 6 cases of itchy mingus.
Itchy mingus?
Yes.
You
remember back in the 60s?
In the 60s, they said that was wiped out.
Yep. Well, they thought. But actually, it went to the Ukraine, and it's back. And it's something you don't even want to see your best friend ever even have a chance to take a chance of getting this, because this is something that destroys families.
Now the mingus, I'm not sure if that's the actual scientific term for it, but the mingus is located somewhere between the taint and the upper chest.
And the middle of your back. The taint and the middle of your back.
Yeah, that's right.
It's quite a large area.
It is.
And that's the reason that so many people are affected.
Yeah.
It's not easy to catch this mingus, believe it or not. You've got to touch yourself in your behind and then somehow have your finger go to the back of your throat. And we're not seeing a lot of people do that here.
It's a tricky move. It's a tricky move.
I'm so sorry.
No.
No.
That's that. Yeah, it's no laughing matter. That's for sure. Yeah, it's to be taken serious, especially during this time of our own damdemic.
How do you soothe your mingus?
Well, the only thing we found is a buttermilk enema. Unpleasant as that sounds.
There's worse things.
I don't know. Dropping pancakes is sounding pretty good to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to get through this thing somehow because we're Minnesotans. And, even if we have to eat our young, we're going to survive up here.
You're tough as nails.
We're tough as nails. We ate our pets yesterday.
What else you got, bud? What else is going on up there?
Did you hear about Garth Brooks?
Well, yeah, he's doing a bunch of drive-in movie shows.
Yes, talk about it. I just heard he's going to do it, and I thought about you guys. I got an idea, but go ahead. But he's bringing them into the drive-in?
I'm not sure if he's just showing a concert, showing his concert on drive-in movie screens. I think that's what he's doing. I don't think he's going to these drive-ins live and stuff, because the guy makes, $4 to $6 to $7 to $8 million every time he performs. I doubt that he's going to come to the Mountain Home Drive-In, the Motor View Drive-In, and set up his band and everything for a few cars that pay $30 a piece, to see him. I think it's more of a concert, a filmed concert thing that up on the drive, and it's pretty cool.
And they have those little metal speakers that go in your window. Or are they improved on that?
That's another question,
I bet that's a nice sound, huh? That little 6-inch speaker.
I bet they've improved on that, and I bet you can get it through your radio via Bluetooth.
Right.
Or
that would be better.
Yeah. But those little tinny...
Well, if you got braces...
it's like... I got friends in blue faces with a whisper in the world.
I'm showing my age.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Just think, people that have braces.
You're
They can bring that
asserting your
stuff right in their head. They don't even need a box.
oh
It's true.
horrible,
That's true.
horrible.
So, but I was thinking he's going to make a couple of bucks. Why don't you and Ree make a couple of bucks on this thing? Put on a concert in your garage and get a couple of neighbors to come over and give you $20. I'd drive down.
Would ya?
You know what? Let's change. I think I've gone too far there. Let's change it over. I've got an investment.
Oh,
Okay.
Brand new.
good.
It is targeted towards seniors, but we've got a major part of the population are people that are seniors. Now, as you know, many of the seniors that are walking around, they stumble into things, they hit their toes, self-inflicted pain. This is breaking up marriages, Bruce and Sharon. People are ruining 25 years of relationships because somebody stubbed their toe and couldn't take her criticizing or his. Now, what we've got, it's called the Painless Pendulum. And it fits around your waist. It comes off your belt buckle about an inch, and it's a pendulum with a leg, almost like a little putter, and it pushes things out of the way as you walk. It hits things so you don't have to. This is a marriage saver.
That's perfect.
And as always,
It it's oh my gosh, I'm just about to collide with a shopping cart. Poop! And it
yeah.
pulls it right out of the way. Yeah.
When you go in the bathroom, you got to take it off because you're
Because
going to interrupt your stream, Bruce. You're going to interrupt your stream. Get in front of that thing and let it go.
So it keeps you from falling
at
over.
my age, the stream is not going to come anywhere near that. That I could leave it
But
on.
you-
I could leave it on
But
because
then you'd be peeing on the floor.
no,
Oh, well.
I'd be
Well-
sitting down,
Oh,
and it would actually knock the toilet paper out of my hands.
Right.
Yeah. So
My stream is about 4 drips.
Yeah.
It needs some.
Get 4 or 5 drips on a good stream.
I don't think we have any. There's no danger of you pressure washing our deck.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm happy to get it all in the bowl. Are you kidding me? Half the times my feet smell like urine when I go to bed.
I'm understanding why when I look at YouTube and I look at the demographic,
Yeah.
it's usually 99 to 100% male audience, and it's also 65 and over.
Ah.
So these are people
How old?
65 and over is the
65 and
audience
old?
That's our
Can they hear-
demographic.
Can we even hear this?
that are on
Maybe
that watch.
They can't hear it. They can't. You're right.
No.
You're right.
I'm getting calls from people telling me to speak up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shouting right now. We got 2 investments, and tonight we've got an opportunity for a fragrance. And this is a fragrance that's going to help us social distance. This was combined with the talent in the chemical weapons field. So we've developed a cologne that has a pheromone-driven scent that is active up till 6 feet. It smells wonderful. Should you come closer than 6 feet, it becomes a combination of tear gas and the South St. Paul stockyards.
But
Now, this truly guarantees you to maintain a 6-foot social distance barrier between you and the public. And actually, if they continue to come, they'll throw up. Yeah, they'll be incapacitated. They'll be covered with vomit. What are you going to do then?
Oh my Lord.
Got no power once you're full of puke.
Yeah. Well, I know how you make a hormone, but how do you make a pheromone? You cancel the Minnesota State Fair. That's how.
Yeah, funny to you. Real funny to you guys in Nashville, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, ours too.
They canceled the Tennessee State Fair too. So we're not any better than you. Not any better than you.
Except ours was a little more lame.
And even our bars that opened down on Broadway, they're closing some of them back up after the last 2 weeks of high spikes. Speaking of high spikes.
Speaking of high spikes.
Speaking of high spikes, when's the last time you played shortstop?
I actually played third base, and then I was a pitcher for a while, and then I was a catcher for the most. I had the arm. I could throw that, from behind the plate to
second base.
My mouth made people a little nervous. I'd get behind somebody and go, boy, Billy's been really hitting a lot of kids lately. The last kid broke his face open. There. He's a little wild.
You do the taunting like, hey, bada, 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 yeah.
Hey, bada, swing better, swing better. Look at your dad's watching you. Swing better. Look, you got your parents on. Run to the car. Pretend you're a girl.
I like how you've gone even more psychological with your taunts. Yeah. 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 It's like, we need that kind of catcher in the big leagues,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tune in just to hear his taunts, it's like, oh gosh, I can't wait until the other side gets back up. Yeah.
I'm going to put a low finger down here and break your knee, Jerry. Inside, you'll hobble back to the dugout.
All right. There's no danger of you or me or anybody in our demographic taking over for us on the field.
No.
Thank you, Jim Gutzman. You've been a delight.
No, wait a minute.
Huh?
I got more here.
What do you got?
Got more.
What do you got?
Well, this just came up. You ever watch Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
What they do.
Well, we've watched the commercials. That's too scary.
Don't think we've ever watched an episode because I for one, am against blurring out the genitalia. I think they should do extreme close-ups on the genitalia to let you know how things are going out there in the bush.
Well,
let him finish.
Okay.
I'd like to see them actually, wash. Let us see them wash their genitalia.
I don't think they're allowed that unless they tap out.
Well, and you don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know nothing. You don't know if they've ever washed the whole time they were there. But here's what they do: they put two people naked.
Yeah.
They give them two things. Now, those two things are usually a machete and a fire starter, and they go for 21 days. And then they're picked up and they get their PSI rating, their personal survival index, and they try and increase that. They've got a show for seniors, finally.
Finally.
No.
Yes, what they do is they'll take two seniors to a closed mall. They'll give them a programmable cell phone and an ARP membership. And they drive away. Well, this is sport. A real sport for the.
I'd do it.
Oh yeah, thank goodness they're not naked though. Oh gosh.
No. Do you want to see that? No, nobody wants to see it.
Nobody.
We can do this
one. He just fades out. It's like we've had enough of it.
Well, you never ended it. You never said thank you, Jim. Goodbye. So
really?
you didn't.
Oh.
So I had to just sort of fade away.
It's a call that just went on forever.
It did.
He's got such stamina. I don't know how he does it, but he's a wild one.
Funny,
that kid's a wild one.
He's got some ideas.
He does have some good ideas. Well, I don't know about good ideas, but he has ideas.
But they're ideas.
They're big ideas.
What you doing?
I was going to show you this picture.
Can you see it?
Can you see that?
What is it? Is it just a reflection? Can anybody see that?
If you can see that, that is, everybody has one in their house. This is called a shit drawer.
Oh, it's a junk drawer.
Yes, it's a junk drawer. And can you find the chip clip?
There must be something green there because you're seeing the palm trees right there.
Yes, that is a aerator for wine. That's all green.
I see the chip clip.
Okay, yeah. And do you see scissors? Can you see scissors?
I'm sure they're there.
Yeah.
Why are you showing them this?
Well, because I've been playing games that have hidden objects and stuff.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to do that for our audience.
What did you eat before we started this?
Some moldy bread.
Something, something you picked up in Colorado? On
No.
The way? Oh, okay,
no,
just checking.
No,
just checking.
No. I would never do that before a show.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme close up. Do we have anything else? Is that?
I don't know.
Is that it?
You edited this.
I just threw a bunch of things together.
Mm-hmm.
It's been almost 40 minutes.
Old intro? What's old intro?
Oh, this is an intro that they used to do for their this is my very first editing project many years ago that I put together, so at the beginning of their concerts they would show this on a big screen, and I guess we could put it on.
Okay, and we'll just go out with this.
Okay, we don't need the credits at the end because credits.
Yeah.
Oh, we do need the credits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this and then go straight to our fabulous
Credits.
credit roll.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for your comments and stuff. We'll get back to you on that on social media. We'll respond to just about all of you.
And I'm gonna put this on YouTube in a little bit.
Okay. Love you.
Williams and Ree, often referred to as the Indian and the white guy, come from two equal yet opposite viewpoints. Terry Ree, a proud Sioux Indian, and Bruce Williams, a white guy of questionable heritage, came together in an effort to bring music and laughter into the world. Also to pick up girls. These are their stories.
It was the summer of love.
They've been called the Beatles of the Reservation, even though there are just two of them. Drawing comparisons to the two surviving Beatles, making them the Paul Wounded McCartney and Ringo Starquilt of the day. Also the Simon and Garfunkel of Indian casinos, and the Sitting Bull and Custer of comedy, whether performing on the stage.
You know, wherever we go, we comment on different ethnic backgrounds. But no matter what we say or do, we want you all to remember, we are all the same.
Good line.
That's right. We are all the same. I'm Indian.
Right.
You're white.
Caucasian.
Caucasian, honky, same darn thing. You
We are
know
not honky.
who you
Don't
are.
ever call us
Remember
that.
that. As we progress, we are all the same. Here in this beautiful country, which you white people stole from my people.
That was many moons ago.
It wasn't that long ago, Snowflake.
Yeah, it was Snowflake.
You know what I'm talking about. You stole this land.
I didn't personally.
You're white, aren't you?
Yes.
Then you stole this land.
I don't even have a Winnebago. I
Don't
don't know who you're
give
talking
me
to.
that Winnebago
I'm parked in a mud
story.
hole back
You
here.
know
but
what I'm talking about.
I'll
You
tell you
stole
right now.
this land, you and your forefathers.
I'm still looking for three of them,
Oh,
too.
I'm sure.
I was in a shoebox.
You know what I'm saying. You white people invaded our territory.
There was no invasion. It was like a gradual process of immigration.
Molested our buffalo.
Whoa, whoa.
What about that?
Well, there was that one, I guess.
Or in the kitchen.
You know we're running behind time.
Yeah.
You got to put in your sour cream.
Sour cream. There.
And you mix all this baby up, along with your
morsels.
Morsels.
Morsels. Morsels. The whole cake through.
Of course.
Just a chocolate morsel makes the Indian go woo woo.
Well, you know, you put in your nuts now. You gotta have your excuse me.
Yeah, just let me put
Pecans.
Pecans.
That's pecans. Crunch. That's what it is.
Pecans. You mix that in with it.
You mix it in like
and
this.
you kind of stir it.
Listen, well,
make
I
sure
gotta
it's
get
evenly.
drunk in a shirt, dude, because I know just what I'm gonna do.
I gotta spend my money calling everybody honey and wind up singing the blues.
Take it, Willie.
Spend my whole paycheck on some old wreck.
And brother, I can name you a few.
Looks like you got a real problem here.
This is good. This is good. Now, after you get done with this.
This is your topping, yes.
This is your topping. You put this in like this.
Yeah.
And then you kind of spatula this baby out.
Here, Willie.
Help us out on this, would
I
you?
don't think it's going to live. Its eyes are too far apart.
For Williams and Ree, it's always been about the love.
And the White Guy Show. I'm telling you, if white guys could get paid every time that they are on social media, this guy would get $12 a month for life.